The Tampa Bay Bucs want a rival in the NFC South so bad. But I'll tell you one thing. It'll never be the Saints because we don't really give a fuck about them. Thomas, hit that intro.
Welcome to Saints Happy Hour Podcast. We never trade up.
If there was a path to give up 3 first-round picks to get Jaden Daniels, I would do it. And I would pick Jaden Daniels.
Now grab a drink and enjoy the show.
All right, everybody, welcome to another edition of Saints Happy Hour Podcast. As always, we are brought to you by Hard Hide, Ponchatoula Strawberry Whiskey, and Chilton County Peach Whiskey. I'm Ralph Marlborough. I'm joined by Dave, Kevin, Thomas running the show back in Poland. For our YouTube preview of Saints-Bucs, leave a comment. It helps us, and it doesn't cost you anything. Go to patreon.com/Saints Happy Hour and support the show even more. All right, Kevin.
Yes.
Saints are playing the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And I want to start here. Tampa Bay delivered one of the most painful losses in Saints history. They were the one that ended Drew Brees' career. It was weird because it was COVID and there was no one in the stands.
Right. It was an empty fucking building.
It was an empty building, so it was weird
there.
And all that.
I was there.
But here's the thing. Off of that alone, Saints fans, we should hate Tampa. We should despise them. They should be very high up in the bleep you team rankings. Not ahead of Atlanta, maybe, but they should be high. And I got to tell you, like, I don't think Saints fans think about Tampa at all. Like, we just don't acknowledge them. They want a rival in the South so bad, and they don't have one. And it's a little weird that Saints fans, that we don't hate Tampa as much as maybe we should. Does that make sense?
Yeah. It absolutely makes sense. Like, I get it. Look, there have been annoying Tampa fans or bloggers, podcast people that get on Twitter and try and start shit with Saints people. And for the most part, we just don't take the bait, or we don't care. It's just, why should we care? Like, look, man, our rival, or our chief rival is the Atlanta Falcons. That's it. The Falcons could be shit and we could be great, and the Falcons will still be our rival, our top rival. If Tampa, the Falcons were our rival because they were also in the NFC West way back in the day, despite being in Atlanta. Maybe the Bucs should consider still trying to be rivals with anybody in the old NFC Norris division, the Central, as Chris Berman would say. Yeah, the Central. Like, you had Chicago, you had Minnesota, you had Green Bay, and I think Detroit as well.
That's right.
So maybe pick one of them. Oh wait, I'm sorry. All of those teams are natural rivals. So I don't know. Go pick on the Carolina Panthers. Go see if they want to be your rival.
Yeah.
Like, they don't have anybody.
Yeah, and well, the other Florida teams are AFC. Like Tampa, Dave, they're dying for a rival, and it's not us.
This is like verbal meme. Like, this is like the Mad Men elevator meme. Where the guy says, I feel bad for you, and Don says, I don't think about you at all. And that's pretty much, that sums it up. Like, we don't think about. I mean, to your point, Ralph, and I'm not lying. Like, you had mentioned how Tampa Bay was the last team that Drew Brees played before he retired or whatever. I got to be honest with you. I didn't know that. I was in the building. I was one of the 6,000. Right. I'm serious. I was one of the 6,000 or so people that were allowed to be there. I remember watching Drew run off the field and doing the look back. And I had no idea who we played because it didn't matter, because I care about the Saints. I cared about Drew in that moment. Like that was it.
Yeah.
The Bucs had nothing to do with that. That season was meaningless, obviously. Wait, was that in the playoffs? Was that a playoff game?
It was in the playoffs in 2020.
Oh, see, I think I vaguely remember that now. But yeah, I
feel like if it would have been Atlanta, we'd remember that shit forever.
Yeah. And to Kevin's point, sorry, but we're taken. We're seats taken. We're betrothed. We've already got somebody. We don't have time for two. This isn't a Mormon situation. We don't have time for exactly. We don't have time to be messing around with anybody else. We are 100% laser focused on the Atlanta Falcons. We want to make sure, because it's tight, because we're still real close to that 50-50 all time. That is what she, we're real close all time to 50-50 pretty much, and we need to be laser focused here, because we got two coming up this season, and
we got to get them.
Things are not looking good for us. We can't be taking 2 L's this season. That would put us way behind schedule here. We need to split this.
Yeah, the Bucs, Kevin.
Yeah.
The 2025 version of them, listen, at this point, injuries don't really save the Saints in these games. They ain't saved them yet. So I'm not going to use that. But I am going to say this. The Bucs, besides the Monday night game, which was, Detroit beat them pretty soundly. They've scored 175 points. They've scored 174, and they've given up 175. Like, they mostly play one-score games, no matter who they play. So, like, I just feel like, I know in the big show, a lot of us did blowouts and stuff for predictions. But my question to you is, with the Bucs, and look, they're not a rival. Is there, with Mike Evans and Lattimore gone, does it make it even less fun of a division game?
Look, the Saints are 1-6.
Yes, it does.
Like Tampa could be playing.
Doesn't matter. It makes it less fun.
I don't think it makes it. I don't think it matters who they're playing. Like are the Saints worth it? Like the Saints are crap this year. Okay, we could be playing the 2000 Ravens or the 2012 Patriots or whatever team that Pat's team was that was just killing the 07 Patriots. You know what I'm saying? That it doesn't matter. Like,
but I mean, Lattimore and Evans spiced it up though. It was fun.
Well, we don't have Lattimore anymore. We haven't had Lattimore in a while. And it's like, so what? Evans is out, and Evans got that stupid record.
Did you just say funner, Ralph? Did you just say it was funner?
Yeah, it was funner. Like, it's not. They weren't a rival, but it was funner when they.
No. Yeah, I know. I don't know if that's a word.
No, it's not. But I don't care because again, I am not looking at this for what our opponent is bringing to the table. Like, they could field a team of people from the stands. I'm still going to watch.
Be favored, though.
Look, I'm still going to watch. Like, that's the thing. Like, I'm still going to watch. I'm still going to be frustrated. I'm still going to be disappointed in some capacity. And I'm still going to hop on the phone at 3:30 or 3:40 p.m. on Sunday and sort of hash it out with you guys. Like, I'm sorry, I can't give you a sexy answer.
This was a question that I wanted to ask before we get to the mailbag questions, Dave. And this may seem really weird, but it is very important to me that the Saints do not have the number 1 pick, and I am very pleased that the sort of consensus of national football people and all these people is that the Saints are not the worst team. The Saints are bad. And they may be, when they rank them 1 to 32, the Saints may be 28, 29, 27. But the Saints are not the worst team. And going into the year, the consensus was the Saints are going to be the worst team in the NFL. And they are not. Okay. And that's very important to me. And I need...
We're punching above our weight class.
I need that to stay. And that's not... Since it's subjective, it's not about necessarily wins and losses. But it's very important to me. I don't want to be seen as the worst team.
It kind of is when you're talking about, worst team. It kind of is about wins and losses. That's I think that's going to be a differentiating factor. I think as long as the Jets are in existence, I think we're probably okay. I think we probably won't be the worst. But I don't go crazy, Ralph, because I think it's going to be pretty close. But who else? Like the Panthers, they're going to have a few wins. Who else?
They have 2 wins already.
Oh yeah, there you go. They're already out of the running.
The Raiders have 2. The Raiders, they have 2 wins, but they look
okay. Wait, so who else has 1 win?
Tennessee.
Yeah, those are the team. Okay, so that's who else? Anybody else?
Hang on, I'm pulling it up.
Cleveland has 2 now.
It'd be nice if they were.
God damn it.
Oh, Miami has 1 win. So it's the Saints, Tennessee, Miami, and the Jets.
Well, so those are the teams we need to be.
And the Baltimore Ravens.
Oh, and the
Ravens. Your flag is the new wire, man.
Oh my God, yeah. The Ravens. Come on, the Ravens are going to win. Obviously.
Yeah,
I think all of those teams are going to win a few games, and I'm not sure if we are. So,
yeah,
no, I don't know.
Again, I think the Saints are looking like they're getting a top 3 pick.
Oh yeah, for sure.
3 is fine. I just don't want to pick first, and I don't want to be acknowledged or thought of as the worst team, because I think that's bad. But anyway. It's my little.
Look, currently, Brad Knapp sent me the update. He gives me the update every week. I got in the paperwork today, and it says that, pardon my take, Barstool has us as mega ass cheeks, but we are above the mega ass cheeks, and we're also above. I don't know. There was something else, and then there was the Jets. So
Brad's update of the week.
Not the worst.
The Jets
of the week. Thank you.
The Jets
Brad
are on
Knapp
a level
update.
of their. The Jets are on a level of their own. So, all right, Thomas. Let's get to the mailbag.
Look at Sam Darnold. He's thriving. He thrived on 2 other teams after he left the Jets.
That's right.
Jesus.
The Jets are poison. Thomas, what's first up in the mailbag?
Maybe we need to trade Rattler then, so he can thrive. All right, first question, as always, from Saints Rabbit, and he asks, which is larger, Dave's 3,000 square foot shop or DA's ego after Sunday's game?
Yeah, that was...
Well, if Dave had a 3,000 square foot shop, it might actually be really larger than DA's ego. But
happy to have you.
Dave
because I'm a small 2,000 square foot shop.
Exactly. It's only 2,000 square feet. So DA's ego, a little bit larger.
I got it. That's where I was. That's pretty much where I was going with that one. I don't think I have. I don't know. Maybe if you include the production area, it might be that large, but that's behind the scenes. DA's ego after. You know what? Honestly, if we're in the trust tree here, DA isn't really the kind of guy. I don't think that really would get all cocky, and he's kind of. That's why we didn't like him, because he was kind of a flatlined kind of blah guy.
Yeah.
And so honestly, I don't really know if he would. I don't know if the high is really that high. So maybe I'm going to say my shop. My shop is larger.
Personality wise, DA was like the worst person to follow Sean Payton, who, by the way, Sean Payton and Russell Wilson were beefing today on Twitter. Like, hardcore.
Oh, I missed that. What? Really?
Beefing, which was
really?
Yeah.
Beefing about
like,
what?
Like Sean Payton
had a
said
coach a football
about,
team.
You know, I was hoping that the other quarterback would start when we played the Giants, not Jackson Dart. And Russell Wilson was like, he didn't curse or anything, but he's like, I'm tired of you bad mouthing me, Mr. Bountygate or whatever, something like that. So like Russell Wilson like took a shot at him. So Russell Wilson's had enough of Sean Payton's bullshit. It was nice. But anyway, Thomas, what's next?
It was nice. Right, for next question from Bulky, and he asks, what kind of animal sacrifices do we need to make to rid ourselves of this injury curse? Do we need to sacrifice Drew to Rougarou or something?
Drew, Jesus. Drew to Rougarou. What kind of animal do we need to... well, look, again, I said this earlier on the big show. Yes, I might have cursed Kendre Miller by picking him to be player of the game, and by also making him the de facto I don't know, whatever.
Star of the game.
No, but I basically created the Kendre Miller scale, and then he's the one that he's
Waffle House scale.
And then it's
you open the you like Miller what is it, Hellraiser? You open the portal to hell.
Yeah. I think I might have
come out, but it wasn't Pinhead. It was just Kendre Miller with.
yeah. I haven't seen that, but this sounds accurate. This sounds familiar to me. So basically, I did all of that. Wait, what was the question?
I
Wait, let me start the camera.
There we go. Oh, there we go. What kind of animal?
The injury curse.
I don't know. We're gonna need. Well, that's what I was gonna say. Is I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait like 2 weeks, because if more dominoes don't start falling, then maybe this is an isolated incident, and maybe we're not so much like the Dennis Allen days of yore, and maybe the Kellen Moore regime is different. So maybe I'm going to wait a couple of weeks. But if dominoes keep falling and bodies start dropping, and it's just like we've always seen, the same old Saints SOS, then I would think you're going to need like an elephant. I think you're going to need one of the largest mammals you could find to sacrifice. I think it's going to take the largest mammal offering you could find. A whale. Can you get a whale? Can you get a blue whale?
Kevin, if apologizing to Bill Vinovich for how we treated him and all the mean things we said about him, if that would break the injury curse,
no, I'm not doing that.
Yourself
no, I'm not doing that. I'm sorry. No.
No.
Sorry, future. Yeah, sorry, future Saints players that are getting injured, but no.
Not doing
it.
You're just going to have.
Vinovich.
I need assurances. I would need assurances that the player or players that I am saving
are worthwhile.
Are key players in what would be a Super Bowl victory. If you told me that by apologizing to Vinovich, I would get the Saints into a Super Bowl, I would do that. But if you're telling me, oh, well, one of the defensive linemen is going to get, turf toe, and a wide receiver or a running back is going to have a pelvic tilt, and somebody is going to have an MCL injury, then, I'm just not gonna do it. But
yeah, if you're telling me I can save Torricelli Simpkins, no way. Like, let him go. Sorry. Sorry, see ya. Absolutely not. Yeah. I'm on board, Kevin. I'm totally on board.
Okay.
I see. I need a list. I need a list because like
The Epstein
I feel
list?
like I feel like even if you guaranteed me like pristine health of like critical players, maybe a future franchise quarterback that the Saints would get, I still think like like getting it out of my body with Bill Vinovich in my presence. I'm not sure I could do it.
No, absolutely not. Mm-mm. Nope, no mercy.
What's next, Thomas?
All right, final question belongs to Blake Zegan, one of our younger fans. And he asks,
How do you even know that? How old is Blake Zegan?
He's 20-something.
Oh.
Now that the Louvre has some extra space,
Wait, what?
what moment in Saints history would you hang in the Louvre for all time? Super Bowl win excluded.
Was there a theft at the Louvre?
Yes, yeah. So, Dave, there was this big jewel heist at the Louvre. Like, there were some crown jewels that were actually stolen. Like it's legitimate, like Thomas Crown affair stuff.
Wow, really?
The jewels are worth millions upon millions of dollars. There's no way they can pawn these things off.
And I can't believe the French were like, yeah, our security, it kind of sucks. We got. And we might get got again. Like I was surprised that they like. Here's the thing though, like they don't have guns. So like in America, like if you tried to do that at even if you tried to like rob the New Orleans Museum of Art, like you would eat lead. You eat lead like in 4 minutes. They would have you eating lead. Like in Paris, they don't have guns, and like they had 4 minutes. They got it done. But like,
what do you mean they don't have guns? What the fuck are you talking about, man?
Well, that's nice.
They might, but they might not use. But they might not. They might be hesitant to use them.
It was $120 million in jewelry.
Jeez.
Oh, that's it. Oh,
a lot of.
Well, you know, I mean, like I know that's just I know that's the holiday jewelry for the Huge family.
Right, exactly. Oh, interesting. Well, that's wild.
I think like you can't do Super Bowl and like Gleason would be the obvious answer. No, I gotta go full. I'm going if you're hanging something in the Louvre for the Saints, I think you gotta go full comedy. You gotta go buttception or the reach around. The meet around.
I'm gonna hang this fucking Saints flag behind me in the Louvre, and then maybe it'll fucking actually stay up for a fucking extended amount of time. Jesus Christ. My God. Jesus.
You need more than painter's tape, Dave. You need more than painter's tape.
Nails. I'm getting nails. Nails will be going into the wall. Sorry, Aaron. But how many times does the Mona Lisa fall in the Louvre?
I don't think many.
Okay. Well, yeah, maybe.
Let's see. What moment in Saints history would I want to hang in the Louvre?
The Gleason. I mean, that's my.
It has to show a Saints player. That's what's That's.
I mean, I feel like Gleason should be excluded from this as well.
Yeah,
because that's too easy. Too easy.
Part of me almost wants to say Brady angry on the sideline, chucking
that's a good one.
Device.
I was about to say that.
No, but there's no Saints player in it. It's like that's what bothers me. Like the closest thing.
No, you can have the picture of CD Deuce.
Right,
like, with his hand in the chest.
The closest thing in Tom Brady's face.
Yeah, laughing at him.
I think part of me wants one of Drew Brees in the huddle doing the chant.
Oh, I got one. I got mine. I want it to be Drew Brees going over the top for one of his over the top little reach overs.
Oh, the Miami touchdown.
Yeah, that one. Yeah. Yes, actually, that one specific. Yes.
That would be good. Yeah.
I mean, he did it a lot, but yeah, let's pick that one specifically. Yes.
Oh, you know what?
That's
Drew
mine.
Brees doing the spin move on the Falcons.
Against Atlanta.
Like, while he's just, he's like right here, and the other guy's going around him. Give me that. Like, just frozen in time.
I wouldn't have. I'm glad you were like played that out there because I would.
Yeah. I like to give. I wouldn't have known visual aids, Dave. I'm big on visual.
Well, I wouldn't have known which one you were talking about, but as soon as you turned to your left there and then around like that a little bit, I knew it was the Atlanta one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Great.
Or you could have CD Deuce kicking the Falcon sign in 2021. CD was crazy, but I miss him. He's like the crazy girl that you dated.
He was crazy, but he was our crazy.
He was a disaster, but you still have a place in your heart for her.
Right.
I'm just saying.
He's like Sean Payton,
he's
man.
Currently he's a free agent. The Saints could bring him back. He could
same as Michael Thomas.
Right. No, well, Mike, stop. He's injured. He's no good. He's banged up.
All right, so that wraps up our Bucs preview. I mean, we did hardcore analysis, we did data, we broke down plays, we broke
hardcore analysis.
I mean, you got everything you need to get you ready for Bucs Saints. Which, by the way, Dave, one thing I really like about this. The only thing that I like about the Saints being terrible is I love the noon kickoffs, and this game is a 3 p.m. kickoff. I don't like that. I love my noon.
Okay, it's still at 3 p.m. They haven't moved it.
They haven't flexed it. They haven't flexed it.
All right, and it's not going to be flexed.
Maybe they can flex it to 10 a.m.
They can flex it to Nickelodeon Jr. All right, guys.
I'd be more interested in that.
That would be good. So thanks for joining us. Thanks for supporting the show.
That's
go to Patreon.com.
Why are we? I guess. Are we supposed to? Are we like one of the? No, yeah, I do. No, but are we the game of the week? Like, is that why? Like, because
they gotta put something at the 3. You gotta have multiple games.
I know, but I thought they normally put the wet. Yeah, but normally it's like Seattle, San Francisco.
Game or the week.
Yeah, I don't know. It's weird. It's weird for us to be 3 o'clock.
Thanks for joining us. Thanks to Kevin. Thanks to Dave. Thanks to Thomas, the best producer on earth, running the show back in Poland. Go to patreon.com/Saints Happy Hour and support the show even more. We'll see you after Saints-Bucs at about 6:37, hopefully. Until then, the bar.
6-7?
6-7.